Now it wants me to plant my campfire, which I will gladly do. And I'll do it right next to my bed. I'll throw some wood in there for fuel. Can't cook anything yet because I don't have a cooking pot. Yes, I earned 1 skill point. Woo. Now, this is the only time I ever buy 1 point stuff, is that 1 skill point you get from doing the tutorial. Because it'll just keep your points even. Because every couple levels, I actually don't know how it works in terms of how many points you get. If you get like 5 per level, or if it's like every other level, I don't know. But I do know that you get 5 all the time. So you're always going to be at 5, 10, 15, 20, 0, you know. But with this 1 that you get from doing the tutorial, it makes it odd. It makes it 6 instead of 5. So that's when I do 1 on something. But I don't know what. Maybe blunt weapons? It would be nice to be able to hit good. Maybe scavenging? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with scavenging. There. Although that was almost all the way up. That was kind of a waste of a point. So I would... I would go and make that food, but unfortunately... I don't have a pot, like a cooking pot, and because of that, I can't actually cook anything, I believe. Can I make boiled water though? Nope, you need a cooking pot for that. Ooh. Oh no, but oh, that's why cans are useful. Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting. That's pretty cool. You don't need a cooking pot to actually cook cans of water. Now the reason why I... Oops. Crap. I just dropped the cans and now they're like gone. Aw, man, are they really gone? Oh, no, there they are. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to put the torch right here. It really doesn't light shit up very much, huh? Anyway. I used to think the cans were useless because you could only... Actually, which way is the water? Okay. You could only have 1 per thing when it's water. Like here, I did a shitty job at explaining that, but here, let me just... I filled it up. You just push L2 on it with an empty bottle or a can. Wait, you can stack? Oh, no. Alright, so you can stack cans of murky water, but once you boil them, you can't have them stacked. You can only have 1 per square. And it's really annoying. Watch, I'll show you. Nice little abode. I'm gonna build up this door though. There. It's a little strong there. I brought it to the 2nd phase, which is the metal phase that uses iron, which right here is what I got from mining those rocks earlier. See, like they don't stack. You can't have them on top of each other. So it's kind of annoying, and it takes up a lot of space. But I guess in the beginning, until you find a cooking pot, it's pretty awesome. I never knew that that's how it worked. Now, one thing I didn't know about the campfires is you actually have to turn off the fuel. So it's done, right? But it's going to keep burning. So you have to turn it off. Like that. Herbal antibiotics. Awesome. Alright. So it's 4:30. It's about to turn daytime. I think this is a great time. I'm going to leave my bottles of water here. I think this will be a good time to go out and try to scavenge some shit from houses and stuff. Let's see how thirsty it... Okay, I am about 40. For those... I did that a little fast. I'm sorry. Food, wellness up here in the characters. Right here. It'll tell you like 40, 40. The bars. I always just go by the bars because it's easier to look at. It'll tell you your temperature, how many kills you have, how much you traveled, items crafted, longest life. I plan on that longest life to be this whole game, so let's do this. My guy is thirsty, so I'm going to be using these cans first because, like I said, they're just taking up space, and I have those 3 bottles of water down there. So I'd rather use that, and I'm going to eat this can of chili instead of those rotten sandwiches. I know what you're thinking. Why would you eat the rotten sandwiches at all? But trust me on this, they are very useful. They're the best, like, hunger item in the game, practically. They give you plus 15 fullness. Yes, there's a 50% chance of getting food poisoning, but food poisoning is only when you... Oh, it just lowers your stamina for like 15 seconds or whatever, like constantly, like by 10 every second. But that's not a problem, because you just gain that back, you know? It's not like it lowers your wellness or anything, I believe. Yeah, all it does is give you a 50% chance to have your stamina drained, you know? Like, that's whatever. As long as you don't eat it while you're getting chased by zombies, you're fine, you know? I'm just trying to get some materials here before I go out. Usually I don't go out to do stuff until 6 in my normal games anyway, because I don't want to deal with running zombies, so it doesn't really feel like too much of a waste of time, because I have to do this eventually anyway. And I do have to get some wood. So I'll just knock down one of these small ones here. So I got 30 so far. Almost 60. I actually don't know how much you get from that, but that's enough. Alright, so let's find a road. Okay, we're right in front of one. And I'm going to go this direction, because I don't want to deal with that burnt area. So I got to find the road. Oh, I'm on the road. Interesting. So it's daylight. Awesome. That means that if you were playing the default settings, zombies would not be running anymore. 6 a.m. every morning. It's pretty awesome. Now, the main draw of this game... Really? Oh, well, I guess I'll just cut through here and meet up with that other road. The main draw of this game is that every 7 days, a huge horde will come at you. Right? Oh. A huge horde. And that horde is dangerous. Now, I'm guessing, even though I have zombies never run on, that during the horde days, that they'll actually be running. That's what I'm assuming anyway. I hate running into these guys over and over again. In the beginning, they're so hard. I believe that was military fiber. Yeah, it was. I don't know what to do with that yet, but, you know, we'll figure that out together. Oh, man. I actually think this game looks pretty great. I'm enjoying it. I think it looks awesome. I mean, they're not the best graphics in the world, but they're not the worst. Is there really no, like, road or anything? Interesting. Oh, there's a car. So it's gotta be a road, right? Yeah, there it is. Cars take a long time to... Oh, is that a hoe? Awesome. Awesome. So when we start our own farm, we won't have to dig up every square and then freaking replant the soil. We could just freaking use the hoe. Which is awesome. I've never actually used the hoe before. I'm just going to follow this road this way. Away from camp. Try to find something. Was that coal? That was coal. Sorry about this, but coal is very useful later when I get a forge. So instead of using what is it? Wood, that each wood only gives you 10 seconds of fuel. Every coal gives you 20. So it's just as good. So 20 coal is like having 40 wood, I believe. I think I did that math right. Alright, so I always like to stop and get coal anytime I see it. What am I in, like a national park? Why do none of these roads lead anywhere? Oh, that's a zombie. Let's fuck him up. Now, I play in the style of just kill zombies as much as possible. Because I honestly find most of my good stuff on them. I find those sandwiches on them all the time. And that's my main food source. I find freaking... Like in our shared game, my family shared game, both pistols that I found were from a zombie. Each time. Ooh, jar of honey. Those are great. Those are awesome. So not only do they give you plus 40 stamina, plus 5 fullness, plus 0.4 wellness, which determines your max HP and stamina, it cures infection. Who knew bee vomit was so useful? I'm gonna get some of this clay here. I know what you're thinking. Why is that clay? That looks just like dirt. I know. This is one of the only things that I looked up online because I couldn't find clay. I didn't know. I was looking for something gray, you know? But no, it's just this brown. It's just this brown stuff. It's like a darker brown than actual dirt. Or like a lighter brown, I guess. I don't know. Once you see it, it's easier to recognize. But you need this to make a forge later. And I'd rather get as much as I need. See, like, this is like the normal dirt. And then, like, that's clay. Which is funny because the clay looks more like normal dirt than the normal dirt. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents. One of the main ingredients for everything that you make in the forge is clay. So that's why you want a lot of it. I'm actually going to mark this on the map. This is a good spot for clay. You push triangle, save, and then you can choose whatever you want. I'm going to do this one for resources, I believe. It's weird. I wish they had something more than just like house icons. I wish they had like a food, like an apple or whatever for like food. You know, like a diamond for like resources or something, you know, so you can mark things on the map that aren't buildings. Because that was a huge thing of clay, and if I ever need clay, I know that I could go there and not have to worry. Because is there a zombie creeping up on me? No? That's one thing that is kind of sad about this game. I don't think like the dynamic sound works. Like, if you hear a zombie, I think you can hear it from the general direction, but I don't think you'd be able to find it by sound alone. You know, like if I heard a zombie right now, I'd be like, oh crap, where is it? You know, like I don't know where it's coming from. I know it's in like this direction, but it doesn't pinpoint it to be like from that direction directly, which is kind of annoying. Because when you're sitting there like exploring or crafting stuff and you hear a zombie, you're like, oh crap, where is it from? Which direction? I have no idea. Yeah. This zombie is pretty good. I like these ones. The rotting carcass. They usually have something good on them, like that. Oh, there's a lot of cotton here. I'll make sure to start a cotton farm at my house because, as you saw, that's the only way to make cloth fragments, and they're useful. Alright, so for my first session, I'm going to end it here. Yeah, I actually can't pause it because it's an online game. Alright, so, I guess I'll just do this then. So nothing happens that you guys miss out on. I'm about to do another hour of recording. So it's not like too much time is going to be in between my first session and second session. Like I said, these are going to be around 10 to 15 minutes per episode instead of the normal 30, so that you guys don't have to, you know, commit to a half an hour of your day just watching one of my videos. So I hope you're enjoying. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope this one goes on for a long time, and eventually I can invite people on and play with me, like some fans or whatever, if you guys want. So have a great day. Goodbye.